Hey guys, so today I wanted to cover a controversial topic. So if you are feeling like you don't want to hear something controversial, turn it off the video right now. Otherwise, keep listening. I wanted to talk about the latest, I guess, news that I've heard that really has touched me in so many ways as far as like negatively. And that is the idea that it's okay to have men compete in women's sports. And when I say men, I mean biological men, people that were born male. And the reason that I feel that it's unfair and the reason I feel such negative thoughts about it and feelings is that I feel like it's not fair. Women have worked so hard over the years, hundreds and hundreds of years, to get to where we are, especially in sports. And we're still not even close to where men and other minorities are. I feel like, the African-American population and other ethnicities, their rights are far greater than our women's rights. But regardless, I thought about this. I thought how unfair it is that a woman who's worked so hard and trained for years and to get to where they are, to compete in an Olympic sport such as swimming, for example, having to compete against someone who's a foot taller than they are, muscle mass is greater, their lung capacity is greater. When you join the military, they go through what's called PT, physical training, and there's certain things they have to do, like certain numbers of push-ups, pull-ups, and things like that for the soldiers. If you're a male, your standards are a little bit higher than the female. Like a male has to run a mile in a shorter time than a female, for example. Why is that? Right? Well, it's to even the field, right? It's rights that we have fought, for so that women could be in the army or the military or whatever, for example. And now we have a sport such as swimming or running or whatever you want to mention. And do you think it's fair to allow a male, someone who is born male, to compete against someone who is born female? Of course not. And I'm sorry if that's their choice, that they want to, be identified as a different gender than they were born, but that does not change the fact that their biology is male, okay? It does not change the fact that they are basically at an advantage, and that's so unfair. And so I was thinking about that this morning when I woke up, and I thought, aside from all that, that I feel that, it's unfair and whatever, as we raise your children, I think it's important to, yes, validate their feelings. And if they're having issues with gender identity, yes, get them help, whatever. Get through that in the way that you feel is best for your child. However, I see too much nowadays where parents are almost encouraging it. And then also they are looking too much into it. Like I was thinking when I was younger, I used to play G.I. Joes with my brother. He would play Barbies with me because, we were each other's best friend and we only had each other at times. I would dress him up, put makeup on him. I don't remember doing that, but my mom says I did that, when we were really little. Does that make either one of us want to be the other gender? No. I mean, it's a natural developmental thing. Kids play dress up. They want to, experiment with different things. And that is totally okay. Back in the day, people would experiment with different things. I don't have to get into that, but you know what I'm talking about. Even in college or whatever, as an adult. Does that make you a different gender? No. I mean, if a guy wants to wear pink, let him. It's stupid to think that just because they want to wear pink, they want to be a girl. That is ridiculous. They want to wear a dress, they want to be a girl. That is totally ridiculous. I mean, think about it. There are cultures where men do wear dresses for all intents and purposes, gowns and long, drapes and things. There are ethnic groups out there where the men wear makeup. And in Hollywood, heck, I mean, men wear makeup all the time. So those things in itself does not define gender. And I feel very strongly about that. I feel like we were born a certain gender. That's the gender we were meant to be. And trying to change that is only going to complicate your life. And it's a proven fact that people that try to do that are more likely to commit suicide and more likely to have depression and more likely to have other emotional issues that will stay with them for the rest of their life. And once you do something like that, there's no changing. I mean, you know, if you're thinking about that, you know, it's something that needs to be done when you are a lot older than some of these parents are doing. I see some horrific stories of parents, you know, putting their children on hormone therapy at a very young age before puberty. And I feel that's so wrong. But anyway, again, this post was kind of meant to be controversial, not meaning to be controversial, but I knew it would be. If you have any thoughts about what I just said, post them below and let me know what you think. But I feel very strongly that we as parents need to nurture our children and help them to, you know, to discover who they are in a very healthy way. We need to really help our children overcome what they're seeing in social media and then all around us, because let me tell you, things are getting crazy. All right, those are my thoughts for today. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.